ሁሉን ሰሞኑን ያለው ቢፍ እንዳለ የተጀመረው እቺ ነች በቃ ዋናው ሶስታችን አይደለንም እኔ ብቻ ነኝ the best ብሎ አወራ ማለት ዳስ ያስጀምር ሰላም ይሁን የተደመረው ቬላ ቪዲዮ ተመልሻለሁ እንግዲህ በዛሬ ቪዲዮ ሰሞኑን በጣም የሂፕ ሆፑን ዓለም ያሳበደ ያለው የኬንድሪክ እና ድሬክ ቢፍ በትንሹ ለምንድነው የሚጣሉት የሚለውን የሆነ ቪዲዮ አግኝቻለሁ 47 ደቂቃ ነው 47 ደቂቃ ሙሉ አላየውም ይሄ just explain ብቻ ነው just ለምንድን like ከመጀመሪያ ጀምሮ ብዙ ሰው ላያውቅ ይችላል ኬንድሪክ እና ድሬክ ከዚህ በፊት ወደ 10 አመት ላይ ተዋወቃሉ ብዙ አንድ ዘፈን ሰርቷል ከዚህ በፊት እና ብዙ በጣም ወደ ብዙ ቱሮችን አንድ ላይ አድርገዋል ኮንሰርት ላይ ምናምን ብዙ ሰርተዋል እና ብዙ ሰው ደግሞ ላይክ አሁን ዝም ብሎ ከመሬት ተነስቶ የተጣሉ ነው ይመስላቸው ሶ እስቲ ከዚህ ቪዲዮ just ቅንጭብጫዩን ያሳለፍንም ቢሆን እንማራለን እና ደግሞ በቀጣይ ቪዲዮ ደግሞ ካስፈለገ እስቲ ማን ያሸንፋል የጃኒ የኔ መመርጠውን እና ለምን እንደመመርጥ አንግል ያየውበት ምናምን ለማንኛውም እስቲዋን ባጭሩ ለምንድን ነው የሚጣሉት መቼ ተዋወቁት የሚለው በትንሹ ነው ውስጥ
Drake and Kendrick Lamar
ያው እንግሊዘኛ ነው ግን በማል በአማርኛ እንተረጉመዋለን
hate each other well at least one of them hates
ይሄ ቪዲዮ ደግሞ ከ5 ወር በፊት ነው የወጣው እንግዲህ ልብ በሉ
the other person while the other has tried many times to be friendly and squash things. One rapper seemed to believe that they were actually friends,
but I took you on my tour.
While the other looked at their relationship as a business transaction. After 2 weeks of research, it's safe to say that one MC has lost every ounce of respect for the other. You guys really liked my last video where I broke down all the subliminal disses from Drake's new album, so I decided to stick with a similar style. And in my last video, I asked you guys to hit the like button.
Yeah, like Argo.
So, when it comes to Kendrick and Drake, they weren't always on bad terms. Back in 2011, Drake had already blown up, and Kendrick had yet to release a major debut album. Now, Kendrick was definitely buzzing, but he was far from the star that Drake was. Even back in 2009, Kendrick mentioned Drake on a track.
So basically ሁለቱም ገና ዘፈን መጀመራቸው ነው ግን ከኬንድሪክ ይልቅ ድሬክ ነበር ትንሽ እየታወቀ የነበረው በሰዓቱ ማለት ነው
pretty much
ይሄ ማለት ወደ 2000 ስንት 10 ነው 11 ነው ያለው
admits that he thinks he's better
man my girl split the bucket to KFC she listening to Drake and all I can say damn these niggas that much better than me baby
that's crazy man that's crazy
Kendrick identified really early on that the mainstream hip hop wasn't really his thing. However, on June 16, 2011, Kendrick performed in Toronto for the very first time, and when Drake found out he was in the city, he decided to hit him up so that they could meet.
Okay, so basically Kendrick Canada show ነበረው ያው ካናዳ ማን ነው የሚኖረው ድሬክ ሶ ያን ቀን መኖሩን ሲያቅ ቴክስት አደረገለት ምናምን ነገር by the way ይሄ just በአማርኛ የሚያወራው ድንገት ካልተረዳችሁት ብዬ ነው so በአማርኛ ስለሆነ ቋንቋችን
It's my first time out here you did
And Kendrick would speak about meeting Drake in a XXL magazine and said, "That's a real good dude. He got a real genuine soul. We clicked immediately." And it was during that meeting that Kendrick provided Drake with a copy of his unreleased album, Section 80.
So basically Kendrick Drake Kendrick ማለት by the way አዲስ ኮናቸው ለሂፕ ጥቁሩ ማለት ነው በዚህ በኩል ያለው ይሄኛው በዛ በኩል ያለው ድሬክ አዲስ ኮናቸው of course so Section 80 የሚባለውን አልበም ለድሬክ አሰማው ማለት ነው
Visions of Martin Luther staring at me.
Kendrick said that Drake was the first person outside of his team to hear Section 80 and that Drake was blown away by the project. I even found a 2011 tweet where Drake posted Kendrick's lyrics from ADHD.
We never do listen unless it comes with an 808.
Drake liked Kendrick's music so much that he asked him to be on his upcoming sophomore album, Take Care. Throughout the track, Kendrick talks about meeting Drake for the first time and how he was surprised that Drake wasn't fake like most of the music business.
Hit me on the cellular, thought he was gonna sell me a false.
Hit me on the cellular, thought he was gonna sell me a false word like the rapper I know. So basically, looking at the Kendrick K-Dot ድሬክ ፌክ የሚሆነ መስሎት ነበር እንደ ሌሎች ራፐሮች በቃ አብረን ሰራለን ምናምን ብሎ ሚቶ ነበር የመሰለው ድሬክ ግን actually ቃሉን ጠብቆ ብዙ ነገር ነው ያደረገለት ድሬክ
Kendrick outlines how Drake showed him a taste of what being rich and famous actually looked like.
Sat down with a few drinks located where you can't see us. A white waitress on standby when we need her.
On the track, Kendrick really battles with the idea of becoming famous as he's worried that it will change him for the worse.
Yeah, like, damn, this next level that I'm going to, will I get caught up in the lifestyle and would that make me or break me? And that was what the whole record was about when I did the interlude.
And I mean, even back then, we could see the difference in these two artists where Drake is talking about the Maybachs and his lavish life, and Kendrick is worried about his mental health and his, you know, his relationships, his friendships.
Yep.
Is interesting because just 2 or 3 years later, the dude did get depressed from just being in the industry.
I didn't know you were suffering from depression the way you said you was on the album.
Yeah.
Did the industry cause that?
Not the industry, just the change.
And Drake only continues to show Kendrick
ሁሌ ከድሬክ ጋር ሲሆን he showed him like famous ከሆንክ በኋላ የሚመጡ ነገሮች እንደ መኪና ምናምን even ነጭ አስተናጋጅ አለች ሳንፈልጋት ትቆማለች ነገር that's because Kendrick is from Compton ደግሞ is just one of the ghetto place. It's not really በጣም ghetto ባይሆንም ግን በጣም hood place ነውና በጣም የተለያየ ቦታ ነው ያደጉት Kendrickም Drakeም ማለት ነው.
Kendrick more love by taking him and A$AP Rocky on his Club Paradise tour.
This is my brother A$AP Rocky. This is my brother.
Yeah, so basically Drake Kendrickን ወሰደ ወደ ቱር ኮንሰርት ብዙ ጊዜ አርቲስቶች ኮንሰርት ለምሳሌ ሮፍና ኮንሰርት ሲሄድ ከሱ ጋር ሌሎች አርቲስቶች ይዞ ይሄዳል so እሱ ከመምጣቱ በፊት ሌሎች አርቲስቶች እንዲከፍቱለት ምናምን ያደርጋል ማለት ነው. That's a good stuff እውነቱን ለመናገር ከምር
always claimed to have fought with management to take these guys on tour because his label had other plans.
You know, there's people I can put on here that the label wants me to put on.
እኔ አልዋሻችሁም እስካሁን የምሰማው ነገር እንዳለ ለድሬክ በጣም አሪፍ ጥሩ ነገር እንዳረገለት ነው ለኬንድሪክ አሩን ነው የቱ ጋር ተርን እንዳረገ ነገሮቹ አላቅም እስቲ ወደ ፊት ያረኩ መብሰማው ደስ ይለኛል because this is 47 ደቂቃ ነው.
When they told me take a R&B nigga on the road and I told them no and drew for Kendrick and Rocky.
However,
okay R&B ዘፋኞችን ውሰድ ሲሉኝ no I'm gonna take Kendrick እና ሮኪን አልኳቸው በጣም የሚገርመው ኬንድሪክንም ሮኪንም ዲስ አርጓቸዋል አሁን ድሬክ what
for Kendrick's superstardom quickly catches up with Drake as a year later he dropped one of the best hip hop albums of all time, Good Kid, Mad City.
I used to be jealous of him to follow. He was the one to follow.
And Black Boy Fly is a bonus track, but to me that's one of the most beautiful songs on that album. Absolutely amazing storytelling. And it was on that album where Drake returns the favor and gives Kendrick a feature on Poetic Justice.
Yeah, this is one of the best single track from Kendrick.
I really hope you play this cuz oh girl you test my patience.
And on the day that the album dropped, Drake even posted a tweet saying, "Congratulations to Kendrick, incredible body of work, honored to be a part of it."
Damn.
However, even at this point, Kendrick and Drake couldn't be more different in terms of how they approach music and life in general.
Really, money really don't make me. I'm learning that now. You know, that's not really my peace of mind having money.
See, በጣም እኮ የሚገርመው ኬንድሪክ ሁሌ ዘፈኖቹ ስለ ቅድም ራሱ ስለ ሜንታል ስቴት ነው የሚያወራው ስለ ያላችሁበት አእምሮአችሁ ምን ቦታ ላይ እንዳለ ነው የሚያወራው most of the time በቃ ስለ ላይፍ ችግሮች ካምፕተን ያሳለፋቸው ድሬክ ጋር ስመጡ ደግሞ ስለ ሴቶች ስለ መኪና ብዙ ነገሮች እንደዛ ነው you know what I mean
money.
I love Electra Chung's shoulders.
See what I mean? They're different, bro.
You love the shoulders? I just love her shoulders.
She's actually blushing as well. She's
no doubt about it. They're just two different guys.
Yep.
Next, we get a bit of an inside look on how Kendrick actually sees Drake as a person when the legend himself, DMX, claims that he would love to beat Drake up.
Man, I wish it was like maybe 7 years ago, or maybe like 10 years ago, where you know catch the elevator, beat him up.
Catch a nigga in the elevator and beat him up.
And just a
so basically, DMX rest in peace. Drake and outdo.
Few days later, Kendrick was asked about his thoughts on DMX's rant.
Okay.
And he thought it was hilarious, saying that his entire tour bus nearly died of laughter.
I wonder why these
in the front of the bus just cracking up, like hitting walls and shit, just crying. I'm like, what you niggas talking about? They mute, they stop laughing, right? I just hear X going off on a laptop, just massive. I'm like, what's going on? And it's like, yeah, he's going in right now.
Now remember, Drake is pretty sensitive, so if he did see that, he probably felt a way about it. So the two would work together for the very last time on one of 2013's biggest hits, A$AP Rocky's Problems.
Girl, I know you want that. Girl, I'm Kendrick Lamar.
But that was it. After that, you never see these two on a track together again.
Damn, that's actually crazy. So, okay, አሁን ገባኝ የመጀመሪያው ሬድ ፍላግ የመጣው በሁለቱ መሃል because DMX I don't like how he dress, I don't like how he talk, I don't like how his haircut ምናምን ብሎ ነበር DMX ማለት ነው። ስለዚህ basically Kendrick Lamar እና ጓደኞቹ መኪና ባስ ውስጥ ሆነው የሌለ ድክም ብሎ ነበር የሳቁት ማለት ነው። እንደ ጓደኛ ለምሳሌ የሆነ ሰው ስላንተ መጥፎ ነገር እያወራ ለምሳሌ አማኒ የሆነ ሰው ወይ ቡቻ የሆነ ሰው ስለመጥፎ ስለኔ ሰው እያወራ እነ ቡቻ ሲስቁ አብረው Yeah, I'm done, bro. I'm done. ይቅርታ አድርጉ. I'm done. እናንተ አብራችሁ እንትን የምትሉ እኮ I'm done. So that's red flag የመጀመሪያው red flag የመጣው ከዛ ነው እና ከዚህ በኋላ በቃ እንግዲህ ሰርቶ አያውቁም. So
in 2013, things started to get a lot more competitive between the two because at this point, Kendrick was not just an up-and-comer. He had become that guy.
Getting a lot of accolades from your peers and the hip-hop icons.
Thank you. Yeah. I love Kendrick Lamar.
ከዚህ በኋላ በቃ ከ2013 በኋላ ኬንድሪክ ብዙ አልበሞችን ድሮፕ ያደረገው
Number 1 on that list. Kendrick Lamar, what's up?
The hip hop saviors.
እንግዲህ ልበበሉ ድሬክ ስለ መኪና ስለ ምናምን ያወራል ስለ ብር ነገር አይደለ እንደዛ አይነት ሰው ደግሞ በሌላ ሰው መበለጥ አይፈልጉም ሶ ኬንድሪክ ምንድነው ያደርጋለው ያደገ መጣው damn
seems like woo.
And let's not forget Drake is still Drake.
Yeah.
He had a phenomenal year also.
Shout out to Hamilton. Shout out to Toronto one time. Like, best rap album goes, and they said Take Care.
Oh my God.
Given the success of both artists, the media and fans started to debate who was better, and Kendrick started off the year with a bang when he was awarded MTV's hottest MC in hip hop.
And we went through about 15 of them, narrowed it down to 10. The 10 became 5, the 5 became 2. And you, Kendrick Lamar, are the hottest MC in the game, according to the MTV brain.
And most of Kendrick's hip-hop friends seemed to be happy for him.
I heard you're not happy about that.
Nah, I wasn't until I found out who's number 1. They made my man number 1, K-Dot, Kendrick, so I'm straight with that.
However, Drake was one person that certainly did not send any sort of congratulations to Kendrick.
Okay, hey, አላሻችሁ this is interesting as video እግዚአብሔር በዚህ አንግል እኔ ብዙቹን አላየሁም ነው
What about your rap peers? Did they call? I know it's kind of competitive, so did they say congratulations?
Rap peers? He Cole.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about it.
And I mean at this
Oh my god, that's actually crazy. J. Cole ብቻ ነው ማለት ነው Let me see.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about it.
And I mean at this point
He Cole.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about it.
And I mean
He Cole or J. Cole?
At this point Drake's at least got to be thinking like this guy's starting to become a problem. He's getting a little bit close now. And Kendrick's winning streak was just beginning as 2 months later he cleaned up at the 2013 BET Awards, winning the Best Male Hip Hop Artist over Drake.
That's crazy. Best Male Hip Hop Artist ሁለት ሲንትሮ BET Award ማለት black entertainment ነውና so 2 Chainz, A$AP Rocky, Drake, Future and Kendrick Lamar ነበሩ so Kendrick Lamar አሸነፈ ከድሬክ በላይ ማለት ነው now Drake gonna hit him በጣም ይጠሏል
I came up in that same county building, food stamps, welfare,
Section 8.
And this time I did find a tweet from Drake where he congratulates Kendrick on the win.
Oh, okay, congratulations ብሎታል Drake ማለት ነው
Congrats to Kendrick as well. Nothing was the same. With all that said, things were about to change. August 12th, 2013 was a special moment for hip-hop. To this day, it still stands out as one of the most exciting things to happen in the last decade.
Damn.
On Big Sean's control, Kendrick let everyone in hip-hop know just how competitive he was when it came to that #1 spot.
I'm usually homeboys with the same
Cause I'm rhyming with, but this is
I'm usually humble, so nigga, but this is hip hop, and them niggas should know what time it is.
popping. Them niggas should know what time it is. And that goes for Jamaica, Big Crit Wale, Pusha T, Meek Mills, A$AP Rocky, Drake.
Ooh!
Big Sean, Jay.
I didn't even know this was a thing. Big Sean. So አልሰማሁትም። So basically ምንድን ያደረገው ኬንድሪክ ምንም ያክል ኩል ብንሆንም ከብዙ አርቲስቶች ጋር ለምሳሌ እኔን እንበል ለምሳሌ ምንም ያክል ከነ የኢትዮጵያ ዩቲዩበሮች ከነ ምናምን ጋር ብንተዋወቅም ግን ከናንተ በላይ ነው መሆን የምፈልገው. This is confidence እኔ
Trying Tyler McMillan, I got love for you all, but I'm trying to murder you niggas. Trying to make sure your core fans never heard of you niggas. They don't wanna hear not one more now, no verb from you niggas.
And we could
this is crazy.
Really use a moment like that right now in hip hop.
It's rain like it's Mayweather, good music, yay weather, champagne just tastes better.
And let's just give it up for Big Sean because to me, he had one of his career best verses, but it just got overshadowed because of Kendrick's verse.
I said fuck trying and not doing, cause not doing is something a nigga not doing. I grew up the end big and pie bitch and got ruined. So until I got the same crib, big hat in that juicy vid, bitch, I can't motherfucking stop moving.
But when it came to Kendrick's verse, nobody that he mentioned had a problem with it.
And them niggas, that's fam, yo. I think hip hop need this shit, man, you know.
So basically ብዙ አርቲስት የጠራው ቢግ ሻን፣ A$AP Rocky, ማይክ ሚለር፣ ታይለር እንዳለ ራፐሮች ናቸውና ኬንድሪክ ከናንተ በላይ ነው መሆን የምፈልገው ከናንተ በላይ እኔ መሰማት ሰው እንዲሰማ ነው የምፈልገው ቤዚክሊ በቃ አሁን ኮምፒቲሽን እፈልጋለሁ እያለ እየጠራቸው ነበር ማለት ነው ኬንድሪክ ሶ ፋር ብዙ ሰው ችግር አልነበረበትም በዚህ ምክንያት ስላላቸው because you know ሂፕ ሆፕ ያስፈልጋል እንደዚህ ፉክክር ለምሳሌ ቴዲዮ መጥቶ እኔ the best rapper ነኝ ማንም ሌላው እሱ እንዲሰማ አልፈልግም እኔም ብቻ እንድሰሙ ነው የምፈልገው ብሎ ግራሚ ራፕ አሉን ቢለቅ guess what competition you know that's what it is hip hop
you know I knew what it was for hip hop culture I knew how important it was
he said my name like he said a couple people's name and he said he's the best rapper I say I'm the best rapper every song I'm on
yeah but he wasn't coming at him in a disrespectful way he's coming at him in a competitive way
so for me it's one of those things where I appreciate I didn't take it necessarily as a diss hip hop is competitive but I am a competitor
wait
see ሁሉም ሰው ምንም አላለም አልተናደዱም በዚህ ነገር ግን ማን የቀረው
sorry nobody had a problem except for Drake
yep Drake አልተመቸውም ይሄ ነገር
I don't know it just wasn't real to me it's like I saw him after that and it was just like love so it's like was that real or was that just like for the people you know what I mean
I think it's a sparring kind of sport
yeah but at the same time it's like you know then let it be real then you know I mean because those were harsh words right so it's like you can't just say that and then see me
አይገርምም ግን out of anybody Drake ተናደደ Drake ማለት ደግሞ ከሌሎቹ ራፐሮች እኔ አልተፋርል
and be like yeah man what's up pretending like nothing ever happened like that's not real
and this right here is a perfectly good example of why people call Drake soft and emotional you can't act
emotional በጣም
this way and then sit back and wonder why people are labeling you as such like this is why and it's interesting because when Drake came into the game he seemed to understand that competition came with the genre. And Drake was a very close second with 13. However, Kendrick would be the man to come out on top, winning Lyricist of the Year, MVP of the Year, Album of the Year, and Feature of the Year. Drake also came out with a handful of awards for Best Hip Hop Video, Track of the Year, People's Champ. However, it would be Kendrick again that stole the show.
ስማም የሱ ሻን የወሰደበት የድሬክ ነው ማለት ነው በቃ
yeah and nothing been the same
let's not talk about this MC bro
they drop control and tuck the sense of the rapper back in his pajama clothes ha ha jokes on you high five I'm bulletproof your shots will never penetrate pin a tail on a donkey
I'm a master of my little partner
so pretty self-explanatory Kendrick uses Drake's album titled Nothing Was the Same to call him out for being sensitive regarding the control verse. And this whole thing got a lot of people excited, and just the very next day, Sway asked Kendrick if the bars were meant for Drake.
People want to know, was that directed towards Drake or anybody in particular?
I'll call up on my video.
That was just us having fun as usual.
But Drake did not seem to think so and just
guys ይሄ ነገር አያልቅም 40 ደቂቃ ቪዲዮ ነው guys it's actually crazy ብቻ Kendrick የተለየ ሰው ነው በብር አይደለም ደስታው የሚመጣው ያደገበት ቦታ በጣም የወደቀ ቦታ ነው ያደገው so he just want ማሸነፍን የፈለገው ብሩን ብቻ ሳይሆን actually competitive ሆኖ ማሸነፍ Drake on the other side he want to be that famous guy famous of everyone even today's beef ላይ ራሱ ስታዩት he wanted to have that guy he wanted to have hit ምናምን ነገር he just wanted to make the song look sound good ምናምን ግን Kendrick ነበር lyrics ላይ የሚያወራው ነገር ላይ በጣም ተጨንቆ እየሰራ የነበረው ተራቢት ነበር እየመረጠ የነበረው Kendrick ማለት ነው finally ከትላንት ወዲያ ነው ራሱ እንትንን የተጠቀመው ምን ነበር የተጠቀመው the this we not like that የሚለው ራሱ not like that or like them or something like that ብቻ ለማንኛውም እንግዲህ ያው ምክንያታቸው የተጀመረበት ምክንያት ይሄን ይመስላል ግን ዋናው ደግሞ ምክንያት ሰሞኑን ደግሞ አለች የሆነች ምክንያት እሷን ቪዲዮ አንድ አፍታኛት actually ዲሱ ደግሞ መች እንደጀመረ ማለት ነው
Lamar and Drake have been going after each other very intensely in the last couple of hours, weeks, and honestly years. Everything seems to have boiled down to this moment as they are companies. More recently, the feud got going after Drake and J. Cole released their collaboration first person.
Yep, this the track. ሁሉን ሰሞኑን ያለው ቢፍ እንዳለ የተጀመረው እቺ ነች በቃ ዋናው first person shooter ላይ Drake እና J. Cole ሁለቱ ሆነው ማን ነው ሶስት እኔ ነኝ Kendrick ነው ወይስ Drake ነው የሂፕ ሆፕን ጌም ያጧጧፈ ያለው ብለው ዘፈን ሰሩ ማለት ነው Drake እና J. Cole Kendrick መጣና ፊቸር ዘፈን ላይ ነው እናንተ አይደላችሁም እኔ ብቻ ነኝ አላ ማለት ነው it's just big me ብሎ መጣ ብራዘር
shooter in which J. Cole raps that himself Drake
is the kid as Aubrey or me
Drake and Kendrick are the big three of rap
እኛ ሶስታችን ነን በቃ ሊጉ ላይ ዋናዎቹ አሉ ማለት ነው ኖ እናንተ አይደላችሁም እኔ ብቻ ነኝ አለ ሲ ከየት ነው የመጣው ነገር Kendrick ለምንድን ነው እንደዚህ ያለው በጣም ኮምፓሬቲቭ የሆነ ሰው ነው ኮምፓሬቲቭ የሆነ ሰው ደግሞ like እንደዚህ ነገር አይወድም እኛ እኩል ከሰው ጋር እኩል መሆን አይወድም ከሰው በላይ መብለጥ ነው የሚፈልገው so Kendrick ካስታወሳችሁ ቅድም ራሱ የተባለው ነገር ከሁሉም በላይ ነኝ ብሎ እናንተ መብለጥ ፈልጋለው ነገር ዞር መጣ ማለት ነው
rap In March of this year, Kendrick seemed to respond to this in his verse on Metro Boomin and Future.
እንደገና ከዛ Kendrick ደግሞ መለሰ እቺ ነች በቃ የመለሰችው ዋናው ሁሉ ነገር ያስጀመረው ይሄ ነው በቃ ይሄ ዘፈን እዚህ ላይ bum ምናምን ያለ ናቲ ያበረ ዘፈን by the way
your song like that rejecting their idea of the big three instead rapping it's just big me
በቃ it's just big me ሶስታችን እነሱ ሶስታችን ነን አሉ እሱን አስገብቶ ለምሳሌ በዚህ ላስረዳችሁ ኔይማር ሮናልዶና ሜሲ ያሉ ነበር ሶስት ተጫዋቾች ያለማችን ከዛ ኔይማርና ሜሲ ኢንተርቪው ላይ እኔ ሮናልዶና ኔይማር ነን ብለው አወሩ ለሁለት ማለት ነው ከዛ ሮናልዶ ይመጣና ኖ ሶስታችን አይደለንም እኔ ብቻ ነኝ the best ብሎ አወራ ማለት ነው ዳስ ያስጀምር እኔ ቅርታ አድርጉኝ አሰ ሂፕ ሆፕ Kendrick is right እውነት ከሰው ኩል መሆን ካልፈለገ then yeah and then let's be honest ይበልጣቸዋል anything wise
Last month, J. Cole responded to Kendrick in a song coming for him, but ended up
Oh yeah, J. Cole ደግሞ Kendrick diss አደረገው because ሶስታችን አይደለም እኔ ብቻ ነኝ ስላለ እነሱን እናንተ ከናንተ በላይ ነኝ ስላለ እሱ J. Cole diss አደረገው ግን diss ያደረገውን ዘፈን ደለተው ለምን because Kendrick ይቅርታ አልፈልግም Kendrick ጋር ቢፍ ማድረግ አልፈልግም ይብቃኝ እኔ አማውት ፒስ ነበርኩኝ in this track Kendrickን diss ካረኩ በኋላ I lost my peace ብሏል ብራዘር ከዛ ቁጭ ብላ ቢፉ ስታይ ነበር ይሄ ስለቂ እንደኛ ነበር ብራዘር ቤቱ ቁጭ ብሎ ሲሰማ ነበር
later telling fans while on stage at a show 2 days later that the whole thing didn't sit right with his spirit and he seemingly backed down from the feud Drake ended up responding to Kendrick soon after in a song titled Push-Ups
Push-Up ከዛ ቀጭ ነች ደግሞ Push-Up መለሰ ከዚህ በኋላ ያለው በቃ መቀባበል ይሄ ነው ብዬ አላስረዳችሁም ግን ማን እየበለጠ ነው የትኛው beef is the best የሚለውን በሌላ ቪዲዮ ይሄ ቪዲዮ 1000 ላይክ I think ትችላላችሁ መሰለኝ 1000 ላይክ ካለው ይሄ ቪዲዮ በቃ ያበደ እውነት ብዙ ዘፈኖችን ኮምፔር ያደረግን እናወዳድራቸዋለን ለማንኛውም ዩቲዩብ የዛሬ ቪዲዮ ይመስል ነበር ባጭሩ ይሄን ይመስላል Kendrick በጣም ተፎካካሪ ሰው ነው ፉክክር የሆነ ሰው ነው Drake ደግሞ ይሄ በጣም ሰው ከሌላ ሰው በላይ ከሱ በላይ ሰው ቪው እንዲያገኝ አይፈልግም ፎሎወር በፌመስነት በታዋቂነት በብር ደረጃ እሱ ከላይ ነው የሚፈልገው ኬንድሪክ ደግሞ በሊሪክስ በግጥም ባዘፋፈን በዘፈን እንዳለ ዘፈን ነክ ነገሮች መብለጥ ይፈልጋል ከድሬክ ደግሞ በሌላ ነገር በሁሉም ማለት ነው ብቻ ሆፕፉሊ የሆነ ነገር እንድትረዳችሁ ተስፋ አደርጋለሁ ለማንኛውም ዩቲዩብ የዛሬ ቪዲዮ እንግዲህ ይሄን ይመስል ነበር 1000 ላይክ አረጋችሁት አንድ ባንድ ዘፈኖቹን ባንሰማችሁም ኮፒራይት ይኖራችሁ ይችላል እንዳይዘጉት ቪዲዮን እየመረጥን እኔ ተመቸኝ የትኛው ነው ኢቭን ድሬክም ኬንድሪክም ያወዳደርን ከመጀመሪያ ድረስ ያለው ነገር እናያለን ማለት ነው ለማንኛውም ዩቲዩብ ሰብስክራይብ አድርጉ በሌላ ቪዲዮ እስክንገናኝ ሰላም ቆዩልን አለም ወሳለን ድሬክ ናችሁ ወይስ ኬንድሪክ ኮሜንት ላይ አስቀምጡልን ቻው